Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? So, we're gonna continue on this document. You remember the other day we were doing, vowels and things like this, and some vocabulario. We're gonna just keep everything on the same document so that you have access to everything. Okay, so then at this point, we are going to be talking about letras especiales. Actually, vamos a hablar sobre el alfabeto first, and then letras especiales. So, like, the alphabet, right? That's the alphabet, and then we have special letters. Okay. So, welcome to this second video of the series. We are gonna talk about the Spanish alphabet and the letters that have different sounds to other languages. So I don't want to spend so much time with the alphabet. I'm just gonna give you a quick trick on how to know the name of the letters. That might be useful. Like, it is super useful. Okay, like you should spend some time on that. But you can find that online. Okay, so I'm not gonna cover that much this here. So basically, what I can tell you is that the name of the letters have the same concept as in English. So in English is something like, so we have the A, right, and we have the B, right? Something like be, right? Like the verb to be. Now in Spanish, this E is actually an E, correct? So that's how we pronounce it, B. So we have A, B, C, D. You get the idea, right? And then when, so it should be something like B, C, oh sorry, C, D, right? Like, it just depends on the vowel. Now, for example, with the F, every time the name of an English consonant starts with the E, like F or L or M, in Spanish we keep that sound, we keep the F, but we put an E at the end. So it's something like F, okay, like F, right? Something like that. So that's the same for F, or for example, L, right? In English you say L, we say L, or the M, or the N. You get the idea, right? Okay, so let's look at the whole Spanish alphabet, and then I'm going to just put some stars next to the letters that are different, that are special. And then on the next series of videos, we're gonna cover each special letter individually, so I don't make this video so long, and also that you can access whatever special letter you're struggling with, through the course. So I think that can be more handy. So let's do that. So we have the A, B, right? We have the A, B, C, D. We have here also the E, right? F. Now I would say the C, it's kind of can be special, so I'm just gonna put a single star on it. And then we have the G. Now that's for you surprising, right? So this is a very special letter, so we're gonna put 2 stars on it. That's the G. And we have the H. That's also kind of special. Let's just put 1 star. Then we have the CH. So the name here, So this one is something like G. It's a strong H sound, G. It comes from the Arab language, right? Because we were Spanish people. Spain, right, was conquered by the Arabs for many years, so we adopted some of the sounds. So that's the G. Now the H makes no sound, okay, and the name is H. That's the name, H. Then the CH, CH. Oh, let me see here. Okay, there we have the E, right? J. J, it's special. It makes a different sound than to other languages, right? Again, it has the J sound, J. Then we have the K. All right. Now this K, we don't have it. We don't use it. Okay. K. Sorry. We have the L. Right. We have the L. That's a normal one. Now we have the edge also, like the edge. Okay. The edge. Okay. This is kind of like a double tick because you don't know about this one. M, N. Then we have the ñ, which is also strange for you, right? Ñ. O, no problem here. P. Then that one is also special. We say it Q, right? Q. R, no problem here. Now double R. It can be challenging in the pronunciation, right? We will see it later. So R, double R, S. You remember that I said before, like the names that start with an E, like S. In Spanish, we just keep the E again, S. Okay, that's T, just like T, but for T. Then we have the U. Okay, U, no problem here. Then we have the V. Okay, the name of this one is V. Let's put it here, V. V. This, it's a bit special. We will see it later. Then we have the W. Okay, W. The double V, we call it double V. The W. We don't use it. Let's put it just a single star. The X, in Spanish we call it X. All right, you saw here the QUI. Okay, we will see it later. Don't just to know the name. X makes the same sound as in English, right? There's no mystery here. And we have the Y. We call it Y. This, it's a letter that we will have to work on. It has two sounds, can be a vowel and a consonant at the same time. We'll see that later. And then we have the theta. We call it theta. So that also has like some kind of difficulty, some kind of rules that we don't have in English. So again, in the following videos, we're gonna look at each special letter individually. I will explain their sounds and give you some examples. Then we will do some exercises so that you can practice the listening and the writing. So without further ado, I'll see you in the next video. I hope this was useful, and yeah, see you then.